Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are, and welcome. Thanks for watching. My name's Richard Ishwood, registered nurse from No More Earwax Clinic in the UK. Have a look at this. Now, this lady, she walked in, she actually thought it was like kind of a walk-in service and not by appointment only. So I said, I've actually got somebody with me at the moment, but feel free to pop back later. And she popped back later. So obviously she'd done very little prep for this. As you can see, this is incredibly dry, this wax, but I thought we'll have a go because we might well be able to get it out. But my word, it was a battle. Those of you who like long, awkward ones where you're seeing me suffer, you're in for a treat here. So I tried to grab that, and now that is the standard size ulnar suction tube. That is the bigger of the two tubes that we use and the more powerful. Certainly need it in a case like this. Now, I already put a little bit of olive oil. You can see a little bit of glistening around the sides. You might be thinking, oh, why hasn't he gone with any tools yet? Any forceps or hooks or Jobson horns, anything like that? For those of you who watch those manual tools that you kind of can hook into them and pull them out with. Because she'd had very little, well, in fact, no oil prior to this procedure, I was a bit concerned that the outside of the plug was still quite firmly adhered to the canal walls. And if I go in there all guns blazing and yank it out, then it might cause some trauma, some friction to the canal wall. It might be quite uncomfortable because it is quite tightly packed as well. So I thought I need to at least try and see if I can separate it a little bit from the walls, loosen it up a little bit, throw a shed load more of, that shed load means a lot, shed load of oil in there to see if we can at least get the whole thing moving a little bit and then pull it out at the end if it doesn't come out with the suction. And already you're seeing the whole thing's moving a little bit there, but it's proper wedged in. Oh yeah, don't forget, if you like these kind of videos, don't forget, I really appreciate if you could subscribe to us on YouTube or follow the channel on TikTok. Really appreciate any of them so far. And yeah, what was fascinating, I found a tab on, I think it was on TikTok. I've seen it on YouTube as well, called Analytics. What Analytics does, it tells you who's watching, how old they are, where they live. I just find it fascinating looking at it. And I think I've said in another video, the majority of people who watch me are middle-aged American women. For some reason, I've no idea why. If you know why, then feel free to leave me a comment down there and let me know. Specifically, people in Atlanta. It's very popular there. I don't know. I really have no idea why. That's in America, by the way, but the most popular city that people watch these in is Johannesburg in South Africa. And I was thinking, so what's going on? I really don't get it. And if that's you, thank you for watching. Feel free to leave me some comments down below. I've not had any comments from anybody watching in South Africa, but I believe there's a lot of you watching in Johannesburg. So hello to you guys, all the way down there. So as you can see, getting around, big good wiggle here. I'm not quite ready to pull out yet, but I'm very stubborn. I don't like giving in very easily, to a fault really. I probably should have gone in at this point because it's moving and it's a bit more mobile, moving around a bit better. But I thought, oh, it's just about to come. Let's just keep at it for a bit. But yeah, all those watching in different countries, be interesting to see what some of the people in countries that don't speak English come out with, because I've watched some of the subtitles that appear on some channels, and it's fascinating what they think I'm saying. It must be the accent. Now, I'm from a part of the UK in the northwest, and traditionally it's kind of where the Industrial Revolution started. There's a lot of mining, a lot of big cotton fabric industries, but mostly mining where we live. And so, yeah, people have developed some strange ways of saying things. So if I say the odd thing, you think, what does it mean like that? I'll give you a couple of lessons. Simple introductions from around where we are is, hey up, how do, alright, alright me out fettler, means how are you my friend. What else is the food? I'm going for some scran. The dish that people like around here is called lobby. It's actually like a potato and a meat stew kind of thing. So this town where I'm from, which is called Lee, they call us lobby gobblers affectionately. And yeah, if you're really hungry, I could eat a scabby dog. I'm proper clamped. I'm going down chippy for some babby's yed. So you might have to Google that one. answers in the comments what that means. I'm going down chippy for a baby's head. Anyway, we've loosened this enough, pulled it out, so in with the trusty ear hook. Now this thing is a little tiny thing. It looks huge on there. It's not, it's tiny. And what I'm trying to do there is get it down the side of that plug, rotate it a little bit to embed the point of it in the hook, so then you can pull it forward. I pulled it a little bit there, but it's just broke away, so I'm going to try and nudge it in just a bit further back, so you can't go too far back because we don't want to cause any trauma to the canal wall itself. But that bit we're on there is quite flexible. It's basically it's cartilage, that portion, so rotated it around there and watch this. It's a beauty. Out she pops. Now that's a big old wax baby, and this was a tough labour. And I almost needed an epidural myself going through all this. There's Redrum, nice and clean and nice and healthy, a little bit retracted. You see the bone there just poking up a little bit. Look at the size of that! So, yeah, as you can see, the size of the hook's absolutely tiny, but we've got, what is it, about 4 centimetres there, but that one plug was an absolute beast. I hope you enjoyed that. I can't say I enjoyed doing it because it was a really difficult and stubborn one, as we had a lot recently, got some more to upload soon. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next episode. But for now, take care. Bye bye.